50 words for love in Swedish is all about 50 words, which are, to me, words for love in Swedish. The subtext, the subtitle of the book is a memoir in fragments of a foreign language. And those fragments of the foreign language are 50 Swedish words. I need to explain. In 1973, I knew nothing. I was a kid, ignorant of the world, ignorant of everything. And quite by chance, I found myself leaving university and going off to Sweden, where I spent 3 or 4 years. And I worked there and lived there. And essentially, I fell in love with the place. And 50 words for love in Swedish is, in essence, a love letter to a foreign country, the foreign country being Sweden. Not foreign to me, because the whole of my life, since 1973, has been influenced by not just those 4 years, but a 20-year period of commuting backwards and forwards to Sweden. So I fell in love with the country, I fell in love with its people, and my life was changed irrevocably. This is an homage, really. It's a way of saying thank you to a country which has been incredibly kind to me, and a country which I've grown to love. And these 50 words from the Swedish language are words which, in one way or another, have grown to have some sort of significance for me. So the book is in fact divided into 5 sections, each of which has 10 words of Swedish, and each of those words has a little story. And the story is the memoir aspect of the book related to the Swedish word. So it is a memoir. It's very much autobiographical. So it's stories of events which took place, of experiences which I had whilst living in Sweden. If I were a writer of detective stories, this could be the murder weapon. Very sharp and it's very lovely. A big chunk of glass, and at the bottom it says People's Book Prize. How lovely is that? I'm delighted, of course, to have it. I'm particularly delighted because it's in the name of Beryl Bainbridge, an author I've long admired. I admired her when she was alive. I used to love to watch her in late night intellectual discussions on TV, and I love her novels. So it's great to have this in her name. I appreciate that very much. And of course, I appreciate, as all writers do, the recognition that getting something like this represents. And particular thank you to everybody out there who voted for this, because it's the People's Book Prize. It's voted for by people who read books. And if enough people who read books read my book and liked it and voted for it, I'm delighted. And what better way of having some kind of manifestation of that delight than to have a big chunk of crystal in your hand. Thank you very much.